Earlier this summer, I had the chance to take a trip out to Boston, Massachusetts to visit one of my customers, Stat Biomedical. Stat Biomed runs their entire business on FileMaker, and it's been great. But late last year, they came to us with a couple of problems. Their problems were centered on the fact that they have a mobile workforce. They have service techs in the field, servicing their customers all over southeastern New England. They were having difficulties scheduling their people to be in certain areas at certain times, and also just in the logistics of getting paperwork out to those folks in the field and back into the office where it can be processed and sent back to the customer in a timely manner. So we integrated the seed code calendar into their existing solution in order to give them a much better graphical view of exactly where their appointments were and who was scheduled to be where and at what time. And then we used GoZync, our offline framework for building FileMaker Go apps, to build Stat Biomed a mobile application that runs on iPads that integrates seamlessly with their back office system. Stat Biomed's been using this system for close to a year now, and we wanted to stop by and just see how things were going, find out what kind of impacts it was having on their business. Here's what they had to say.
GoZync is able to allow us to be completely paperless.
Everybody's going digital for digital record keeping. GoZync allows us to be digital record keeping at the click of a mouse.
No other biomedical repair company that I'm aware of, not even GE, has this capability. Stat Biomedical is very unique. We're able to capture signatures and information digitally, transfer them back to the shop, email them, fax them, or even put them in the mail to a customer within minutes.
The doctor's offices now are going completely digital, where they have all your medical records on a digital, either an iPad or a tablet or a desktop computer, right there in the office. Where we're keeping up with technology, we're 100% digital. Our competition, actually, no. No one actually uses the iPad in any way, shape, or form in the capability that we use it for a biomedical service company.
This is the seed code calendar that you guys use in your system for doing scheduling.
It's very good for us and the customer, whereas they don't have to worry about when their next service is. And it's good for us because it gives us a 2-week window to say, okay, well, this is due on the 7th, and we can give them a call and set that up. Everything is color coded.
So there's really no holes in the system for us not to have a reminder to go out and do service on a particular piece of equipment, especially medical equipment, which is a key item. You know, before we used to have clipboards with like 15, 20 sheets. And how do you get that to a guy in the field that's already 50 or 60 miles away?
It was very cumbersome. Plus, technicians were in the road, couldn't get paperwork.
Right.
How do you get them paperwork? You just, can't send a dove and send them out with a little paper messenger.
We have no paper at all on the road. If another job comes up, we can just directly send Charlie here to go to Milford or to go to Boston via email. We send him through GoZync.
All right, so this is GoZync, which is in use here at Stat Biomed. Now, before you had GoZync, what did you used to have to do to get the information entered in from the guys out in the field?
We would have to basically print out the form right here, and they would have to write it in and bring it back to us, and we would have to type it in ourselves.
So you would have to do all that manual entry again?
Yes.
And I know you're pretty good, but I bet every once in a while something got mistyped.
Yeah. Asset tag numbers would be put in wrong, serial numbers.
Right, and so now, since you don't have to do that anymore, I assume you don't get too many any of those problems cropping up because it's all exactly what they see in the field.
Yeah, and it saves the information, so you can just type in an asset tag number if you have it, and everything will pop up.
We're completely digital.
Yeah.
There's nothing that we don't lack. Thanks to GoZync. It's pretty slick. Then we upload this to our system here, and Amber goes through and verifies all the information, and we email it right to the customer.
Right. So without the iPad and without FileMaker, can you imagine being able to do this kind of thing?
I don't think I'd be in business today, Todd. There's no other solutions out there. Ever since GoZync has come to the market, we're light years ahead of everybody.
Thanks to the power and flexibility of the FileMaker platform and innovative add-ons like the Seed Code Calendar and GoZync, we were able to craft a custom solution for Stat Biomed, one that works seamlessly between their back office and their mobile workforce. It's exactly what Stat Biomed needs, and they love it. If you'd like to find out what the combination of FileMaker and GoZync can do for your business, please visit us at geistinteractive.com/statbiomed.